detailed. And above all, it proved effective, more than effective, uncanny. As you will discover in this powerful, concise book, Royce's scripting method requires writing out your idealized day first thing in the morning, as if it already occurred. Then at night, just before bed, you write out your day once more, as you actually lived it. Over time, the congruency between the two passages will emerge. That has been my experience. It has been jarring, wonderful, productive, and surprising. As you'll see, Royce also provides a more long-term form of scripting in the book. Shortly after our Disney trip, Royce sent me 2 pages from Solly's journal, which reflected on our day. The idealized version was written in the morning, at early dawn, and the forensic version was written that night following the day's events. Let me state this plainly. Except for one detail involving a gift I bought them at the park, the 2 passages are factually interchangeable, improbable, and real. I have been criticized for espousing a certain position about new thought, but I will repeat it here because it comes from the heart, and it will help you understand my enthusiasm for Royce's method. In interviews, I am open to virtually any question. Nothing is off the table. There is one question, however, with which I struggle. What new voices in new thought excite you? My answer? Almost none. There are far too many metaphysical voices, both famous and unknown, who offer catechism, vagueness, and retreads of old ideas. I want to storm heaven, not curate a museum. But Royce's method is fresh, exciting, and workable. It is disarmingly, almost inconceivably simple, and its results are remarkable. To offer just one personal example, I was nearing an article deadline for a large national magazine. I had not begun my piece and didn't know how to do so. I was stymied. The clock was oppressively ticking. I used the scripting exercise, and in a day and a half, I wrote a very solid article, which pleased my editors. This just doesn't happen, but there it was. I pondered this in connection with Roy Jarrett's work and now with Royce's. Why should something so simple work at all? Part of the answer, I believe, is that certain exercises get us selecting ideas and possibilities in our minds in a very concrete way. They break us out of our habitual thoughts and also out of our inactive daydreams. And they enlist and focus our mental energies in a manner that we too rarely employ. Royce's method actually cuts against idle daydreaming or fantasy because of its fixed time frame. When you're thinking only 12 or so hours ahead, you are compelled to function within the framework of your current circumstances and possibilities. You cannot viably write something that is excessively fanciful, placing you on different continents in different tax brackets, or with an adoring public at your feet. However, the methodical nature of his exercise can serve to expand upon and build your potential circumstances. His longer 10-day exercise, which you will experience, helps gradually broaden your boundaries. There is a brick-by-brick realism to Royce's approach, and something more. In my years as a seeker and writer within New Thought, I have come to feel that we do not manifest events. I believe, rather, that amid varying laws and forces under which we must live, we are able, through perspective, focus, mental pictures, and emotionalized thoughts, to select events from a non-linear field of infinitude. I developed this theory in my book, The Miracle Club, and I won't get into the weeds of it here. Suffice it to say, certain finely crafted and practicable exercises help us enter the field of selection. Some exercises work better than others. Employing and engaging our